Coach Jim Hunter. Coach Hunter's coaching career began in 1977 at Alma, spent a few years in Mastique, and then went to Onekama, spending 28 years as head coach. His teams won 6 conference championships and made the state playoffs for 7 years. He was named as an MHSFCA East-West All-Star Game West Coach in 2005 and awarded the MHSFCA Regional Coach of the Year in 1994. Coach Hunter retired from coaching football after the 2016 season. His biggest thrill in coaching: having former players take time to reach out and share with me something from playing that they feel was a positive impact on their life, and they want me to know I had something to do with it. Still being called coach comes in a close second. Coach Hunter's most humorous incident. It happened when I was a player. Coach Trumbull, a man we feared as much as we loved, was upset when the defensive linemen were not getting down in their 4-point stances before the offense was set. Coach Trumbull yelled, "Get down on all fours when they come to the line, and then stay down." I can still see Coach doubling up with laughter as all 11 players, linemen, linebackers, defensive backs, and safeties, down on all fours, scrambling around like sand crabs, trying to play defense. What coaching has meant to Coach Hunter. Coaching football has meant that I have had the honor and privilege to share the many wonderful life lessons that are inherent in the game of football with a tremendous number of tremendous young people. That, along with the opportunity to coach with and against some of the best people I know, are the 2 most meaningful parts of coaching to me. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Coach Jim Hunter.
Thank you, Jack, for the nice introduction, as well as for the amazing job you do as historian for the Michigan High School Football Coaches Association. The man knew more about me than I remembered about myself. Also, thanks to Larry Burks, along with the board and the entire association, for making an evening and an event like this possible. In the interest of time, everyone that I mentioned, at the end I'll ask you to stand together, and I would ask all of you to recognize them all at one time. No one gets to this point in any career without the help of many wonderful people along the way. Because of that, there's simply too many for me to mention more than a few individually. I'm sure almost all, if not all here, know the sacrifices and support a coach's family is called on to make it possible for any of us to coach. I would like to recognize mine tonight. First and foremost, my beautiful, in every sense of the word, wife, Mary. All the best things in my life have come through this amazing woman. 2 of those things would be our sons, Jake and Luke, our wonderful daughter-in-laws, Abby and Lindsay, and our grandkids, things 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quinn, Hadley, Avery, and Camden. No parents or grandparents could be any prouder than we are of them all. I would like to recognize my siblings, all 6 of them, the best sisters and a brother a guy could grow up with. A special shout out to my 2 sisters, Tricia and Mary Kay, who took time every year to travel great distances to watch me coach a football game. I should also mention Tricia has done this since I was a player in high school. I'm also thankful for the opportunity coaching football has provided for my brother Tim and I to bond even closer. While we unfortunately never coached together, we did have the opportunity to coach against each other several times. I love to tell the story of the first time we coached against each other, when I was the head coach at Onekama, and Tim was a first-year assistant coach at Ashley. They were undefeated, and we won a closely contested game. After the game, and as we went through the line shaking hands, I came to my brother, pulled him in tight with the best bro hug I had, and whispered to him, "How's it feel to be in your 30s and never beat me at anything?" And true bonding moment any brother could appreciate. Karma being what karma is, I suppose I should say the next time we met, he was the head coach and thumped me pretty good. I would also like to thank all the coaches I've been lucky enough to coach with and against. When I got the call I was going into the Hall of Fame, I went online and checked to see how many were in the Hall of Fame. Of course, those I coached with, I knew. Carl Foster, Jim Anderson, and Jim Taylor were all at Onekama before I was. Roger Smith and Tim Klein were Hall of Famers at other schools and joined our staff later. What an amazing crew and great mentors all these guys were. I would also like to recognize the coaches I've worked with at Onekama, who are now running the program and doing a wonderful job, and any of whom could be in my shoes at this banquet in the future. One assistant coach I would like to thank individually is Jeff Wisniewski. No one did more to help our program on the field as well as off, as Jeff did. Jeff was a good coach regarding the X's and O's, but did so much out of the limelight to get our players involved in helping out in the community, learning about service to others, and this had a huge impact on all of our players and their sense of self-worth. Our players were very lucky to have been under his guidance. Thanks to all the players, all the parents, all the officials, all the boosters, the mom squad, the ADs, school administrators, board members, opposing programs, and fans in general. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Who made my 40 years of coaching possible. At this time, I'd like to ask, if you're here because of me, please stand up. And please recognize them all. In closing, I would like to thank Bill Hollenbeck for thinking me worthy of his nomination, the Michigan High School Football Coaches Association for this wonderful honor, and to say it's been a little strange to be honored for something that was an honor to do in the first place. Thank you all.